Pizza. Supposedly invented by the Romans using discs of flatbread to hold saucy dishes. A beloved food with a long history. 1000 AD, the first known use of the word pizza. 1700s, Naples develops their own particular style, likely consumed daily by my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa Leone. Early 1900s, pizza travels across the Atlantic and takes off throughout the Northeast U.S. 1940s, pizza travels west. Things like Chicago deep dish are born. 1958, first Pizza Hut opens in Wichita, Kansas. Monumental day in the pizza world. Present day, pizza's a global phenomenon from Japan to f***ing Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Japan and Australia are like right next to each other.
Oh, don't get smart with me, Hobbs. Japan to the Philippines.
What's another J place? Japan to
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg.
I've never been. There's probably pizza there. Watch, it's the only place where there's zero
Yeah,
pizza.
we're famous for pizza.
That's great. From Japan to Johannesburg, China to Chile, pizzas everywhere. Okay, quick disclaimer before I start a war in the comments section. I know there's a lot of delicious pizza styles and no doubt a million worthy local legends in the pizza world, but we'd have to have 10 seasons and an HBO-sized budget to cover them all. Give us a buzz, HBO. In the meantime, we'll focus on New Haven, Connecticut, a landmark in the history of American pizza. New Haven-style pies are defined by their thin, chewy crust, lightly charred in a piping hot, coal-fired oven, heavy on the tomato sauce and light on the cheese. It's a favorite from food snobs to the working man and woman. And you can't talk about New Haven-style pizza without mentioning the place that started it all. Today's local legend isn't a person exactly, it's a place, an establishment, it's an institution. I'm talking about the famous Frank Pepe Pizzeria Napoletana. Frank arrived in Ellis Island in 1909. A teenager from Naples with no money, no English skills, and a whole lot of fegato. He had guts. Frank opened up his pizzeria in 1925 to feed a growing town of Italian immigrant factory workers looking for a taste of the homeland. And once everybody else tried it, they couldn't get enough. The rest, as they say, is history. So, 99 years after its founding, what is it about this place that made it stand the test of time through 100 years of evolving American culture, several wars, and the invention of the iPod? Andiamo, bambini. Let's find out. You know what? Usually, I keep my tools, my production stuff in here. But you know what? I'll tell you what. I couldn't come to Frank Pepe's without bringing some pizza home to the family. I'm gonna turn the drawer into just a little pizza hot box, man, all right? Keep it warm, keep it nice. Look at that. Come on. See you later. Let's go delivery. Pizza boy.
Show me around town, yeah. Show me all the good spots. Local legend. Local legend.
Chris, what do you do here?
I'm the director of quality assurance. Came up through the ranks, from dishwasher, busser here about 17 years ago. December will literally be half of my life at Pepes. We have a lot of people that have been here forever. That's a testament to Frank Pepe, what he started, and his daughters and then his grandchildren kept that legacy and that family kind of culture alive.
And the first thing I caught were these old boxes, man. Can we talk a little bit about that?
One of the granddaughters' husbands makes these. This is just for us that we're grandfathered into that, other pizzerias kind of can't do.
The wooden box, proofing
Yes.
boxes.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
just because it's the way you've been doing it for so long. Love a good grandfathered in.
Right? Yep. This is what makes New Haven, New Haven. The boxes kind of absorb some of the moisture. It does its magic.
And this is the way you guys been doing this since the beginning.
Yes.
I mean, these guys could probably do this with their eyes closed now. They're making it look real easy, and maybe to them it is. But there's a lot of little nuances, it seems.
Absolutely.
They're not just making a ball.
No, absolutely. There's a million ways to screw it up, but these guys do it great.
You say New Haven style. What is a New Haven style?
We're a bread dough, so it's thinner, coal-fired, brick ovens. Some people put oil, sugar. We don't put that. Frank Pepe started as a bread baker.
Okay.
He turned it into a pizza.
Okay.
So it's a traditional Neapolitan, but he made it his own.
You got your fuel up here, your coal.
Yeah.
And then down here is ash and air.
Yeah. It ain't gonna take me much to get this thing lit. I'm just warming it up, man.
Man, you do this every day. You probably have dreams or nightmares about shoveling coal, huh?
Nah. Summertime actually is okay, man. It's
Not
just-
too bad?
Yeah, just the humidity. You wanna go to the spot?
Yeah, let's check it out, man. What's next? You got another oven? You got to fire up.
Yeah, this is the spot.
Over in the spots, the original one, yeah?
Yep.
I'll follow you.
All right, cool. Usually I'm speeding through. I already have them all done, so
Got
like,
that. We're really holding
yeah.
back. We're slowing them down.
No. Yeah, the spot oven is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah, this is one of my favorites ones, man.
Man, look at the patina on that brick, huh?
I like the way it cooks pies better over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like this oven.
This your favorite oven?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me get out of the way. If you need help, you don't need any help.
Nah.
Yeah, and you can still see the embers from before. It's still hot.
Yeah, it's pretty well. It's still 500 degrees from yesterday. And what's the sweet spot, temp-wise?
Well, you want it to be at 6.
6?
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they're like, oh, you got charcoal over there. And we're like, no, it's anthracite.
Okay.
So it's real coal. It's mined coal. We don't use charcoal. We don't use,
Got it, from the ground coal. What's the benefits of the coal?
It's a drier heat for us. So it kind of gives that crispness to the pizza. It doesn't add moisture.
As opposed to wood, does have a little moisture to it.
Wood has some moisture.
Santa Claus approves right there, buddy. Big man likes pizza. Do a lot of the clam shucking too.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Because the clam pie is one of that's one of the signature dishes.
They're good. They're really good, man.
You probably don't miss making pizzas, do you?
The oven peel's a little too long, so if
I noticed that.
I've hit 2 people, so
Oh no.
I still feel bad about it. Yeah, that's not my favorite thing to do.
You want another hot load on there? No.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Yeah.
Small one, right? Oh, piss Eric off. Pretty awesome, man. Look at the brick in that. That's just from years and years of sliding I'm guessing the peel in there. It actually just like wore the brick down like an old butcher block.
This is over 100 years old. So this is pre-1900.
This oven?
Yep.
Wow.
They don't make ovens like this anymore, do they?
We make them every year. It's a dying art, but we have a mason and his son who come in and they made kind of a mold of the oven. They're doing everything exactly the same. All of our locations. Yeah, I mean, you can't open a Frank Pepe's without an oven like this. You can see a picture over there. That's like the, this is this place
setup.
right here. Yep.
Oh yeah, little boxes too.
Yep.
Frank in that picture?
Yep, he is. Yep. And that's his wife, Philomena.
He looks like a Frank. You gotta bring the hats back.
Yeah.
Chris, we gotta get you a hat, man.
Yeah.
We're looking at Frank himself there.
We are. That is the man, the myth, the legend. This was a very, very prominent area for Italian immigrants. Actually, my ancestors as well were from Worcester Street. But there was a lot of factories here in the 20s. They were open till like 2 a.m.
Wow.
Because of the third shift. At one point, he was selling slices and putting them in a hat and bringing them over and on a bicycle. He wasn't the best with numbers, who owed him or who this.
Tony and Marco were like, we'll get you next week,
Yeah.
Frank, no big deal. And he's like, no problem.
He was all about giving an affordable pizza to everybody that's working hard just like him.
And his wife's like, no, we gotta also make a little money.
We
here.
won't be around if you just give
Frank,
out
we got
everything.
kids, Frank.
Exactly. She was very educated. So his wife said, hey, I'll do the books, you do the pizza. We have to provide and keep this thing going. And we still, to this day, the owners are still worried, about the price, making sure that it's trying to be as affordable as we possibly can with the ingredients that we have.
Not making it a bougie, keeping it true to what it was.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Good, how are you?
Very good.
I brought donuts.
Perfect.
You're so handsome.
Oh, thank you, please.
You are, he's so handsome.
So it was a family affair from the get-go.
He had cousins that he brought over here, yes.
Classic Italian. This place opened up in 1925, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
before pizza was really a thing up
Yeah,
here.
Grandpa really, he did a great thing. He wanted the American dream.
Yeah.
He really did.
And he had the right work ethic and the right
He did. I mean,
personality, I'm assuming.
oh, my grandpa was great.
Yeah.
My grandmother was stern, more stern.
Sounds like she was a bit of the foundation, though. Yeah, common story.
She was in charge.
Yeah.
My grandfather was more outgoing, and he always had a pack of Lucky Strike or Camels in his pocket, always.
Unfiltered, probably.
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
He always had a bow tie on. He was always dressed in white when he made pizza.
Really? In white?
Always in white. And do you know why? He said flour wouldn't show up on the white.
Otherwise, it's a dust bomb.
I mean, you can't see it. You don't
love
look all
that.
messy. Even though he wasn't educated, he was a very smart man.
Do you remember the pizza, too? You must.
Oh, God. fluffy, and
He had it down.
I ate pizza from the best of the best.
Right. And you guys do something really cool, which you don't really see in New York, clam pie.
So Frank Pepe invented it. He used to do clams on the half shell, right, while you
Love
were
that.
waiting in line. And then one day he just threw it on a pizza. It's been history ever since.
You guys, is that one of your highest selling pies?
Absolutely.
Is there toppings you guys won't do?
I think pineapple.
Well, we won't get it here.
That's something. We try to stay very traditional,
All right.
right? We're trying to stay true to what we know.
The struggle, right, is to grow but maintain and not lose what made the original
Absolutely.
so special.
Well, also not franchising. We have 17 locations.
17, but
Yep.
it's not a franchise, all owned.
All owned by the family.
The key, those ingredients on our menu from 1925 are still on there today and hasn't budged.
Oh, wow.
Grandpa said that you have to stay with one thing, pizza, and you do it right. Grandpa always said, keep it simple.
Just looking at this dough makes me a little nervous. It does seem like it might be not the easiest one to work with.
I'm gonna make a pizza. I'm gonna challenge you to make a pizza.
Oh, jeez.
Not gonna give you too many tips. You watch me, and let's see what you got.
All right, so what do you got? This is just a little bench flour?
Yep, just flour.
Are we talking, you guys use double O? I wanted to pick your brain. Or
We do not.
I
We
like
just
that.
use a regular flour.
I like that. I heard it's not the move.
It's not what Frank Pepe started with.
Jesus. Oh God, I'm gonna rip that. Yep, gonna rip that one. So pretty flat.
It puffs up.
It puffs up. Yeah, a little chunky, I like that. Simple too, right? You said it's just basically tomato, basil,
Just tomato and basil, yeah.
low moisture mutts
Yeah. Whole milk, mozzarella.
with the sliced block. Often when you buy it shredded, it has like decaking agents in it too.
Yep. It has flour, it has all.
Contact. Little salt or no?
No.
No salt.
No, we got our pecorino, that's what our salt is. We have our oil,
All right, a little olive oil.
now we throw it in.
Simple, beautiful. Oh, made that look easy. All right, it's all about confidence, Brad. Oh, jeez. All right, I missed this part. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so bad at school. That's bad, bud. That was bad. Just getting it out of the thing was a challenge. Yeah, Brad, you're fired. You put a little bit of flour on there too, didn't you? All right, I'm just going rogue. All right, I stopped paying attention. I stopped following what he was doing. And now I'm just trying to pull a miracle here. Where's yours? Well, how big was that thing? Better than that. It was rounder too. Look at this fat end over here. Look at all the flour I'm sitting on. Oh, this is a disaster. Turn the cameras off, stop watching. Go get a drink, go to the bathroom, come back in 30 seconds. All right, that might be it for me. I'm just playing with it now. The damage is done. Right to the peel, a little farina. Yeah, right on there. And then you just went hot right from there. Jesus Christ. This is terrifying. How does that? I like blacked out when he made his. I wasn't even paying attention.
I don't remember him doing that much.
I don't remember him doing anything. Look at this thing. What are you making? It's a rectangle, Brad. That's all right. She's gonna float. It's nice and awkwardly quiet in here. Thank God there aren't any customers waiting for a real pizza. Might be a little saucy there. And you keep it off the crust, right? Right? Shit. Yeah, okay. And a little pecorino too you put on there, right? Okay.
It's doing all right. It's doing all right. It's a different type of circle, but
Well, here's the freaking scary part.
yeah.
I don't even know how to pick this thing up, bud.
I started over here.
But I want to go in this way.
You can. Just make sure you go up there. There you go.
Oh, she's sliding. Here we go. Where am I placing it, John?
Right down the middle.
Your name's John, right? I don't even know what's going on.
Right down the middle. Right next to mine. Okay.
You see the stretch on that thing?
Yeah, I do, but we'll see. It all tastes right.
Do you think it ripped? You don't think that ripped?
Nope.
Does that look normal?
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
All right, what do I do with this thing? I'm like myself at like a high school dance.
Now we're gonna turn mine. A little more. Let it cook for a little longer.
Okay.
Yeah, you almost went grandma pie on us.
Oh yeah, we went grandpa pie on that one. When I was pulling the peel out, I just saw it come. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna rip in half.
Yeah, now you're good.
Got really lucky there,
It's
Bob.
still good. A grandma pie.
It's a regional pizza around New York and New Jersey, I guess. And it's just like a long rectangle, like a beefed down Sicilian.
I don't know what a grandpa pie is. I think he
I
just
just made one. Okay.
All right.
It's a nice pizza. Look at that. Look at those bubbles. That's like kind of making me hallucinate a little. I like how everything's just dialed, right? Everything's got you got your motions down.
Every motion counts.
Muscle memory at that point. All right, so what do I got to do here, you think? I should...
It's turn. Yeah, it's time to turn it.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I need your help.
Oh, you got it.
And now what, buddy?
Bring it out, turn it. You can turn it by hand. You can spin it.
All right. Huh. Back left corner.
Yeah.
Yes. That didn't look too bad. I mean, you guys did all the work. All I did was screw the shape up. The dough looked awesome.
Right? Every pizza got a little character to it. You know, it's not always going to be a perfect circle.
Like my dad when I lose a game,
Yeah,
you know?
you know, as long as it tastes
You had
good.
fun. You tried hard, man.
As long as it tastes
Even
good.
bad
we're
pizza's good sometimes, you know?
good. Yeah.
All right, whoa, you took yours out?
Mine's out.
I think mine's done then. Oh yeah, you just gotta get it with a little confidence there.
Yep.
Look at the stretch on that thing. Thing looks incredible. Where'd you go with this, Bob?
Over here.
I got problems here. All right. That's the best pizza I ever made in my life. I think it looks better than yours. I'm not gonna lie.
It's got more character.
I think it looks great. I mean, it doesn't fit a whole sheet tray, but it's the grandpa pie.
Yep.
Grandpa Leone. What do you think Frank would say?
You need some work.
Needs a little work?
A little work, but
But you got heart, kid.
that's what we
We'll
got.
keep you around.
Listen, that's what I get paid for, you know, to teach you.
Would you fire me or would you give me a chance?
Absolutely, we'll give you a chance. Good attitude, right?
Can't teach that.
Can't teach that.
I remembered I was 12 and I would be down the restaurant, the workers, old time Goombas, Minnie Gooch and Louie and Minnie Gooch, yeah. And they loved my grandfather.
Loud guy?
No, soft.
Very soft.
He
He wasn't
was,
yelling at many people, huh?
no, he would want to reason with them. He was a very reasonable man, a man that listened to you when you spoke, gave his fellow workers dignity and respect. My aunt and my mom, they were raised to honor and respect their employees, and that's how they are today.
He was known as old reliable. He was always here. Didn't call out sick. You know, just working for somebody that isn't afraid to get their hands dirty is why I stay here, you know, and work as hard as I possibly could. So I didn't let them down. You never want to let your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle down, right? That's why you see just people here for so long, because if you're treated right, you know, and we have this goal of making perfect Pepe's pizzas all the time, why would you ever leave?
I've been working here at Frank Pepe's for 32 years.
44 years. 44 yeyears.
4 years?
44. All right, John.
Yeah, I started thinking about maybe retiring, but then I think this is my family. What am I gonna do?
You'd miss it.
Yeah, I definitely would miss it. We have, you know, regulars that come in.
Champ.
I mean, well, yeah, we have Champ. We
Champ?
met Champ.
Yeah, dog.
He's a
What's
dog.
the dog?
Special book signing event outside Frank Pepe's in New Haven today from their one and only unofficial mascot. And now Champ's second book is all about the restaurant and his many friends there.
And then that ties right into like what made this place so great was your dad having it not just be a business, but like a hub of community.
You have to love something in order for it to work. And our teams are great. Couldn't ask for better.
Well, it's probably why this place is what it is today. How you treated people for 100 years.
Yes, you have to give people their worth, you know, their value. And That's what Grandpapa always did. My mother, she carried on her dad's legacy for us.
Right, she gave her life to it.
And so did Gary, I mean, and Christopher's giving his, I gave my, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
The people we have running today, our legacy, we couldn't ask for better. I am so proud. When I get
good, no, I mean it's hard not to.
I get emotional. I'm so proud of all of our workers throughout. They know it too. He would go like this, and I remember he did it to me in the clam room. He said, Genevieve, there's enough to go around.
See you later. Let's go delivery. Pizza boy.